I think it's Thursday here. I lost track of time all the time. How y'all doing? A nice beautiful day in Colombia, in Medellin. Just returned from the gym. Another good workout. I'm going to talk about, I haven't done a tape in a week. I'm going to talk about prejudice in Colombia. Someone asked me the question last week, is are Colombians prejudiced? Let's talk about that real quickly. But first, give me 1 minute, all right? This is funny. There's this troll out there, I guess I call them trolls, who hit me up a week or so ago, maybe 2 weeks ago, said that you're too skinny, you got you have HIV positive, you're too skinny. When was it a problem being skinny? Huh? Almost 60 years old. I left college in 1981. I took karate in college. I never stopped working out. I have no sugar in my house. Zero sugar, especially refined sugar is the worst thing. No sodas in my house. I don't drink sodas. I drink Coke only if I'm feeling upset stomach. Beer, I drink probably 1 beer every 2 days or maybe 3 days. All them pastries, candies. So it makes you fat. It's not a good thing to be fat. Go to a nursing home and look at the old folks. That's 90, 100 years old. They're skinny, they're not fat. If you're fat, you don't make it. Alright? So shut the hell up, troll. I had fun with it. Alright, prejudice in Colombia. Let's get serious now. So, there's prejudice everywhere. You're from the U.S., prejudice in the U.S. What's worse than the U.S.? Okay? Is there some here? Keep in mind, if you ask a black Colombian who's lived here all their life, I might live in a black neighborhood, might get a different answer. I don't know, okay? So I'm probably going to interview 1 or 2 of them myself over the next month. A black Colombian that said, tell me about your experience in the country with prejudice. I've had some experiences, but it's so minor compared to the U.S. But the world is, that's where the world is. The world's prejudice, no matter where you go. Try going to China. Try going to Japan. All right? Want to see prejudice? Over there. All right? So, Germany. It's everywhere. I've had some minor incidences. I'll give you some examples. I was in Bogota just last week with my lady. And waiting for a taxi in the corner. Now we're holding hands. They would pass us. And sometimes people would come and, come up about 5 foot, 6 foot ahead of us, in front of us. And the cab was top of that, not for us. I told her, look, just go down here by yourself, about 5 foot. I'll stay here, get a cab. She went down there, must have been less than a minute. Cab picked her up. She opened the door, I ran down and went and got in the cab. The U.S. is worse. Okay, try getting the cab sometime in New York City. That's well documented, okay? So, I don't worry about it. I enjoy my life. I don't worry about that shit like that. Yeah, I was on Cupid, like I told you, some other videos. I'm no longer on Cupid. No need to be there. But I've had people say some things to me, ladies said some things to me that, are offensive. I don't worry about it. It's stupid. You can't live your life worrying about that crap. If 90% of your time here is better than there, look, I don't worry about being shot when I get pulled over by a cop. I don't, I never got pulled over anyway, but in the U.S. I got pulled over quite a few times, and it makes me so fucking nervous. I have a license to carry, and I have about 4 weapons, sold them before I came here, but I usually carry one in the glove compartment. If a cop pulled me over, I never tell him I have a gun. I saw what happened to Alana Castillo. I say nothing. You have a weapon? No. Then I kiss the cop's ass. Hope he doesn't look. If he sees it, all I say is, look, I was scared to say something because you might get nervous and shoot. He has a gun, shoot, I'm nervous in my life, he has a gun. So I don't say shit if I carry a weapon in the U.S. Keep your mouth shut. They find it later on, explain why I didn't say anything, got a better chance. Keep my fucking mouth shut. Never had a problem here with cops, never once since I've been here, almost a year, I had another incident in Premium Plaza Shopping Center where I was waiting, probably about 1.5 years ago, maybe close to almost 2 years, waiting there for a cab to go to a hotel. Hotel is probably about 5 minutes away. You can actually walk to it. It was a little drizzling a little bit, a little raining. So I keep going after the cab. Cabs are all lined up, Premium Plaza. I keep going out here for a cab, going to the cab, till the cab, Hotel Ibis, which is, I mean, it's, everybody knows where it is. It's 5 minutes away. I can walk to it, you know. They go, no, I don't know where it is. Next cab, no. I don't know. Could be because it was so close. I don't know. But I know one thing. There's this lady that saw what's happening, right? And at about the fourth cab, she came out there, grabbed my hand, right? Which is really cool. She pulled me in front of the cab. She opened the back door, pushed me in the cab, right? And she leaned up front in front of the cab and started screaming at this guy in Spanish. I don't know what she was saying. She was talking fast too, what she was saying. Well, she told him, take me the fuck home. Take me where I'm going. She watched the entire, that was so cool, man. I told her, thank you, gracias. The guy took me home to the hotel. I don't know what was the deal. I'm telling you what happened. If you live here and can explain to me what happened, I don't know. Could be because I was only 5 minutes away. I don't know what the fuck it was that one time. But it did happen, and the lady saw that shit. She stood up, man, for me, and you know, white Colombian looking. I mean, she stood up, grabbed my hand, took me in the cab, and she screamed at that guy. Guy took me home. That was cool. But in a normal day, I get a cab every day. I had no problem by myself getting a cab. There's so many cabs normally, you know. A little instance in Bogota was a little different. You know, look, and when I'm not talking about women, look, if you're an average guy like me, I'm an average guy. I have no problem saying I'm an average guy, you know. And you try to talk to a girl that's a 10 and she turns you down or some shit, that's not prejudice, man. You know, that's the way it is, you know. And most of them, face it, like most part of the world, you know, I'm going to spit the truth. You don't want to hear just the truth, you know. You're mentally trained by the television, by the print media, the magazine, all that stuff. You're mentally trained, you know, that white, long hair, blue eyes is beautiful. That's what you train. You train that way in the U.S. and over the world, especially a third world country, all over the world. You know, so if you're a beautiful woman, you are naturally probably going to go towards a white dude with, you know, long hair and blue eyes and white skin. That's just naturally, you don't want to hear the truth, that's naturally where you're trained by white society in the U.S. and everywhere because of the print. Look at the TV, what do you see on TV, models, okay? That's just the way it is. You can't worry about that. There's so many other women that's going to talk to you, have, you know, no problem talking to women, and if you get one or two that does have an issue, fuck it, move on. That shouldn't bother you. Nothing, that stuff should bother you at all when you travel. You know, I was in Lima, Peru back in December, in this fancy mall right on the cliffs. Got the name of the mall. I went to sit down. I was tired walking around all day in the mall. Some ladies were sitting down, you know, all white-looking, white ladies, Spanish. Sit down just to rest. I kind of leaned over and said to one of them, you know, nice-looking lady, "Hey, how you doing?" Like, looked at me like, "Holy shit, who are you?" And she got up and she left real quickly. I'm like, "Holy shit." Was I smelling some shit? I'm like, okay. Then I saw her friends coming towards her. I said, "Oh, she wanted to see me talking to a black dude or something." You know, just her expression on her face, and she just got up and left real fast. All right. And look at me in the U.S. 3 college degrees from Rutgers, an MBA from FSU, banker. You know, make a ton of money. Good job. Good living downtown Miami. A nice apartment. Sometimes when I'm walking all over Miami or different parts of the states, I travel a lot too. Man, go up to a white lady or somebody, they grab their pocketbook in a minute, even by me. I think Obama said it happened to him. You know? Man, oh shit, he's gonna grab my pocketbook, he's gonna steal me. It mug me, it happens to me so often. I'm downtown Miami, sometimes I'm hanging at nighttime, I'm walking past somebody, grab their pocketbook real quickly and like, damn. I'm gonna like, man, bitch, I can buy you. You know? I'm sure I have more money than you got. You know, but you can't worry about that stuff. You can't live your life worrying about that stuff. Just go ahead and enjoy your life, and I don't even think about that stuff at all. You just move on. If I'm a Cupid and girl says something bullshit to me about, why would I date you? You're black and you're poor, you're black and you're whatever. I just, next, move on. You can't live your life with that stuff, guys. You can't live your life that way. Live your life, and you're gonna have about 90% good experiences, 10% you say fuck it, and that's gonna go everywhere you are, you know. So I have no problem here. I meet a lot of women. The lady I have right now, you know, I have no problem with her. But I'm not like some of you guys though. If I'm 50 years old, you know, I'm not gonna chase some 10, especially 10 that's 20 years old. You know, look, that's stupid. You know, guys who do that shit, let's kind of digress a little bit into that topic. You come here, when you date, start the dating. If you're dating a girl that's in a poor neighborhood, let's say Manrique, Bejo, some areas like that, and she's, you know, you're gonna expect to help them out. You do, you know. They're poor, especially if they have kids. They're poor, they have kids. You're gonna help them out. That's the way it is. If you don't want to do that, try to find a girl with a good job, okay? And I'll tell you guys, I'll be honest with you, some women with nice job, with a car, it's gonna be tough. Unless you meet with another friend or something, family, and talk about that looks good too, you know? It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough for the average guy. You meet on the street, they won't talk to you. They really won't talk to you. That's just a fact. She's got a real good job, she's a lawyer, she's a doctor, and don't be caught up in the lawyer doctor stuff. They don't make a lot of money here, you know? I learned that. Think that somebody's a doctor and they make, you know, $100,000. No. A doctor lawyer might make $30,000, I was told. $35,000 for a doctor. I mean, a doctor, a surgeon, that's all they're making, I was told, you know. Lawyer might make $20,000, $25,000, some of these lawyers. They're not the same as the U.S. They go to 5 years of college and to get your law degree. U.S. you gotta know you have 4 years plus another 3 years and take the test. Not the same here, okay? So if a girl trying to impress you, she's a lawyer, a doctor, don't be totally impressed. For here, it's impressive, I guess. And, you know, they might think you're on a higher status, but you probably make a ton more money than they do, okay? But for them, obviously here, it's a higher status, and it is. So if they don't want to talk to you because they're on a higher status, that's fine, but don't be insulted by that because they're not making a ton of money, all right? But most of them, it's really hard to get to talk to them. They won't talk to you on the street or whatever. You have to meet them through some kind of French arrangement, party where you've been invited to. That's probably the best. I dated a doctor once. One date didn't go well. That's okay. You know, we still talk, but just enjoy yourself. Don't worry about all that bullshit. You know, so if you meet somebody, okay, so if you're 50 years old, you're average guy, and you know, some beautiful 10, you know, wants to date you. Think carefully, especially if you see she's trying to put money out there. You know, she wants to go a lot of vacations. She wants money for this. She wants money for that. Don't be stupid and think, oh, she loves me so much. And a guy would think that. Come on, bro. She probably has 4 other guys doing the same thing with, you know, or 2 others. And if you keep dishing money out to her, does she really love you? Think about that. Don't be so stupid. People think, oh, yeah, she loves me. Yeah, she loves me a lot. Yeah. Come on, man. You're a 5. You're an average guy. You're 50 years old, 55 years old. She's 22, she's 23, and she's beautiful. Don't be stupid. Don't be stupid. Think. Think about it. Especially if you're giving her money to pay for her rent. Giving her money to pay for or buy a new TV every now and then. She wants to go on vacation, San Andreas or Cartagena, a nice fancy hotel, and she wants to stay in a nice fancy room. And you dish the money out, think, oh, she loves me. Don't be stupid, all right? Don't be stupid. Well, it happened to me twice. Dated this girl in Bejo, nice girl, and not a prepago, had a job, but she had a kid. One had 1 kid, one had 2 kids. Worked a lot. Worked 6 days a week, which is not unusual here to work 6 days a week. Okay, so just said, you know, we want to be boyfriend girlfriend. I got that, but I can see you 1 day a week. Okay, maybe Tuesday or Wednesday when I get off. Comes over here 1 day a week. Spend 2 hours. I have to go with my kids. Then, you know, I have to help her out with her rent every now and then. Like, Wait a minute. 1 month I thought about it. You were here 3 times for the month. You know, I'm not cheating. You can see I have a job. She does have a job. I have no other boyfriend because I work 7 days a week, which is probably fine. I can always talk to you. I have no boyfriend. Fine. But if I'm seeing you 3 times for the month, because one time, you have that, woman thing, and then another 3 times, only time you can see me is when you had a day off and you work 6 days a week. Wait a minute. That doesn't make any sense to me. I said, wait a minute, time out. That doesn't work for me. 3 days for the month, and I'm gonna help you out with your rent. Trying to help you here, help you in there. Even if you love me, or even if you're a good girl, have a job and work hard, that's stupid. Cut that shit out. It doesn't make any sense. All right. So my point is, I started with Prejudice. I kind of went off into some other topics just to, kill some time. But I hope this is helpful. If anything you wanna, talk about, hit me back up and I'll do another tape. I'm going to Cuba in a month, in exactly a month. Then when I come back, I want to go to some areas that I heard about 4 hours from here, and do some tapes in these nice area waterfalls and rivers and all that stuff that's beautiful. All right. Thanks for listening. Have a good day. Subscribe. Later.